Folks, tonight we're going to make a video for you, and it's a special recipe. Me and Redneck Mama are making potato chip chicken, right? And we're using a special potato chip that we've never tried before. Usually you just use regular potato chips that have no flavor, just regular, potato chips. No ranch or no barbecue or nothing like that. But tonight we're going to use chicken wing flavored potato chips to make potato chip chicken. Hot wing. It's classic. Yeah, classic. What did I say? Hot chicken wing? I said chicken wing? Well, it's going to be, it's going to taste like a chicken wing. Anyhow, yeah, she just asked me what did I want with it. And I came in here to kind of, talk with her a little bit about the video before we made it to see what she wanted with it, and she suggested green beans. Now, that gives me a big thumbs down. I don't want green beans. I don't like green beans. I love me some doggone wax beans. If I'm going to have a bean, it's going to be a baked bean, a white chili bean, or a wax bean. I love me some wax beans. But for some reason, green beans just don't get along with me. They have too many bones in them, too many strings. Them string beans? I guess they call them string beans. I don't know, but they're green, and you get these strings stuck in there, and it's like you're chewing on hair. You know what I mean? In the middle of your dinner, you get you a bite off your fork, and it feels like you're chewing on somebody's hair in your mouth. That's what a green bean does. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe they ain't cooked enough. Maybe they cooked too long. Maybe they was picked before they were supposed to. Maybe they grew too long. If y'all know the reason why green beans have bones or strings in them, put your comment down below and let me know. Because, I'd like to be able to learn how to buy green beans and enjoy them because, I don't know about no green beans.
Because my mama loves them.
She loves them, though. She wants some green beans. So I guess tonight we're going to have green beans. And what we having chicken breast that is going to be baked in the oven or roasted with kind of like, I would say it's kind of like a doggone shake and bake, but we're using a outside crust of crumpled up potato chips. What you think? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always been very good. I've grown up eating it all my life, and I decided, look, we got to make a video about this. This is some good stuff. Most people dip their chicken in batter and all this crap and fry it. Well, we're going to do some baked chicken. It's going to be baked in the oven, and it's going to have potato chips all around it, which is going to be just as crunchy and so much better than that fried chicken that is bad for your heart. What are you laughing for?
Potato chips are good for your heart.
It's baked. It's not fried. She's laughing. She's laughing at me, folks.
That's funny.
Well, do you think that it's baked chicken is better than fried chicken?
Yeah, but not necessarily. The potato chips might cancel that out.
The potato chips may cancel it out because there's probably a lot of sodium on it. Who knows? But we don't have to have potatoes, mashed potatoes or French fries with this meal because we're having our potatoes on the outside of our chicken. So we can say that you're going to have beans, and I want corn. That's 2 carbs. Chicken and...
Squash. What's wrong with squash?
Squash. Okay, whatever. Look, folks, all this video is about is how to do the potato chip chicken. We're not going to show you none of the squash and the other stuff that we cook. This video is how to cook potato chip chicken. Stay tuned. Here it comes. Folks, let's go in here and check out the kitchen, see what we got. We got to get the kitchen ready for stuff. And here's our, we got our chicken breast. It's been thawing out in the sink. These are vacuum packed inside of vacuum bags inside of a Ziploc bag. So those are some nice chicken breasts that are thawed out, ready to go. And I guess I gotta get some cans of what we're gonna have. Green beans?
Yeah.
Green beans and squash. I don't think the squash is in a can.
No, they're both fresh.
Lay down here. I got some squash right here. And the green beans are down here too. Look at there. Look at that. We got some squash. Some fresh green squash. We got green squash, and it's all fresh. Anyhow, folks, this video is not about green squash. This video is about potato chip chicken, and we're going to show you how to coat your potato chips. Coat your chicken. Yes, I've had a blue cup. We're going to show you how to coat your chicken with potato chips, and we're also going to teach you how to speak. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to coat potato chips. God dang it, I can't even talk. We're going to take some doggone chicken and we're going to put potato chips all over it and throw it in the oven. One of the two. What you going to use, the toaster oven or the big one? Who knows? Anyway, we'll get to it here in a little bit. Tell me what you're doing?
I'm taking the stems off. Some of them don't have any, but
okay.
Some of them do, and you don't like to get a green bean when it has a stem
So are
on
these
it.
green beans or string beans?
I don't know. It says green beans.
Green beans.
It
But they're pretty
doesn't
damn
say-
long. They're not as long as when you get them in the can. When you get them in the can, they're only about like
Well,
an
a
inch
lot
long.
of times they're already cut.
Cut
You
into
know,
pieces.
I don't like to cut them. I like to have
How come
them.
when they come out of the can, they don't have bones in them like string beans do? They got them damn hard lines. Oh, see there, you just pulled one out. It's like you're pulling the bones out of the beans.
There's not always what you call bones.
Not always.
Mostly they're stringless. Okay?
We're asking why they have strings in them and bones. I call them the bones, but
Mostly they're stringless.
we'll get people to put their comments down below and tell us why that happens if they know. Now I'm going to go do some damn squash. Shall I do all three squash?
Yep.
Okay. I love squash. I like the little tiny parts at the end. I like the baby ends like this right here. That's my favorite, those pieces. You know, if you look at the doggone squash as it gets big, folks, on the end, it kind of resembles a pickle in there, or a cucumber. So it may be related at some point in life. A cucumber and a pickle. Actually, a cucumber is a pickle, and they are totally related. But a squash is a squash part of the cucumber family. If you know any answer to that question, put a comment down below and let me know. Is a squash part of a cucumber? But it sure don't taste like it, and I'm glad because cucumbers make me burp. So I got the spaghetti ready. The squash. That's not spaghetti. They do make spaghetti squash, though. That's why I got kind of confused.
Oh, sure.
That's why. But don't cut your finger. Oh, my God. She looks like she's going to cut her finger off. So you chop up the bacon in there real small. Oh, be careful, okay? Be careful. We don't want to have dinner at the hospital cafeteria tonight.
No.
We'd rather have this. So she took all the ends off the beans. I guess you call them the heads or the tails?
The things that are hooked onto the plant.
Right, where it hooks to the plant. So I would call that the tail. That's the tail of it. The stem.
The stem.
The stems.
Yeah.
So she's cutting the meat off. You gonna leave the fat in there, or just put the meat in?
I put the whole thing in.
Okay, all of it. All right.
I'm just cutting it.
And we got these squashes over here, and we're gonna boil this stuff up while we get the chicken ready. And we'll be right back with the chicken part. The chicken is the main part of this video, so y'all really need to see how we prepare this chicken. Potato chip chicken, folks, right here on Redneck's Gone Wild.com. Cooking with Redneck Mama. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Okay, folks, we've decided that we're going to use the toaster oven for this. And what are you going to preheat it up to?
You know, I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't made this for a while. So.
Been quite a time. You need to still wake up a little bit before we make a video?
Probably 350.
What do you got? Oh, 350, okay.
I think.
Preheat it to 350, and we got a tub of butter. I can't believe it ain't butter. I can't believe it is butter. How about that?
I don't want that.
So you don't want that. You want a different bowl. She wants a different bowl, folks. Butter. So we got the butter. Here's your butter.
Okay.
And you're gonna take what do you think? You just want a bunch of butter, and that's.
I've only got 2 chicken breasts this time.
So this is what you're gonna use, like you would be using batter.
Just to coat it.
To coat it. So you need enough to coat 2 chicken breasts, and you've just taken 2 big tablespoons, or those are tablespoons, aren't they? Tablespoons of butter.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna melt it in the microwave.
Uh-huh.
All right. Stick that in the microwave.
I do 30 seconds at a time.
30 seconds. We'll see how it looks.
Heavy
3,
duty,
2, 1, go.
heavy duty tin foil.
She's using heavy duty tin
On
foil
the pan.
on the pan to block the juices and whatever.
Otherwise, everything sticks to that.
All right. Okay.
And I don't want that then.
Okay. So line your pan with something if you want to, and are you going to spray it with a little olive oil or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what she's doing, folks, is she's making a bowl out of her tin foil, so any juices that are released from the chicken don't spill over. And here's the olive oil spray she can spray in there, because you don't want any of the juice to spill over. There may be quite a bit of juice come out of those big chicken breasts. So, what are you doing now?
I'm going to spray.
Okay. Whoa, that's a lot. Holy cow. Your fingers are probably sprayed. Alright, that's that. Now, what's the next step?
The next step is to get the chicken out of the pouch.
Oh, we got the chicken breasts that we've thawed out. We did seal these in vacuum bags and to keep them fresh longer. So she's going to undo those real quick, and we'll show you what's happening next. Jump out the juice. Dump that juice out of there. And then clean your sink out with bleach. Beep. That's the microwave. I think we need to check on our butter.
That's going to be washed too.
Yep. Wash that pair of scissors.
Fall out.
Yeah, say it again.
Make sure you hang on to your bag with your chicken.
So your chicken don't fall out?
So your chicken doesn't fall out into the sink.
That's right. Because if your chicken falls out into your sink, then your chicken's contaminated with whatever's been in your sink. And your sink's contaminated with chicken.
Alright, now I'm going to
Get a paper towel.
pat that chicken
Dry it off.
and dry it.
Okay.
So that the butter will stick to it.
Alright. Oh,
better.
we're going to need to check the butter and check it out. Make sure that this butter it's still solid in the middle. You want me to do it a little?
Do it again, please.
Maybe 30 more seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. While that's going on, she's going to pull a little skin off, a little fat or whatever. And you want to watch? She don't want to do that.
Not yet.
Okay, so dry your chicken off, and then we're going to dip it in the butter when the butter comes out. We'll be back to that in just a second, folks, when it's ready. Folks, the beans are boiling over. Woohoo! That means they're cooking. Okay. Be careful, that butter is very hot, Mom. maybe turn the beans down a little bit.
Already. They're way down to low.
Okay, well leave the lid off. Leave the lid off then. That'll take care of that problem.
It's got a hole
There you go. I know it's got a hole in it, but the hole ain't working. The hole isn't big enough to vent the steam that's coming out of it. So what she did there, folks, is she just put the lid on a little crooked to allow it to vent so it just doesn't boil up. So she's got the chicken coming out. All right, these are the chicken breasts, and that brown bowl right there just burned my finger so bad. Oh my God, I can't believe how hot it is. She just touched it like
it's... cut this in half?
No, I want you to do it like it is. Just do what you do. So what she's going to do is soak the, you wish you had that bigger bowl now, don't you?
No.
No?
Okay, you save all your old potato chips.
All your old potato chips, right? What, the little tiny pieces that you don't want to pick up?
And then you break them down.
Show everybody.
What you can do, if you take a rolling pin.
Rolling pin?
And roll it over there and it smashes them even more.
Or take a hammer and just bang them and crush them up real small. You want them small as possible? What you doing?
Putting that back on now.
You just want them as small pieces as possible. Kind of like shake and bake, right?
Yeah.
You want them to resemble shake and bake.
Otherwise, they don't stay on.
Gravel.
If it's too heavy, they don't stay on.
They're too heavy, they won't stay on? So let's look at this, folks. Let's take a look at this and see.
Now, when you do this recipe and you're not using hot wing potato chips.
Right, you can use any different flavor, whatever you like.
You need to put a little bit of garlic powder in your butter.
Okay.
But I'm not putting any in here today
because these already have a flavor.
Yeah.
These potato chip folks have a lot of flavor in them.
And I don't know if this is enough.
Well, we'll find out. If it's not, I'll get another bag out and we'll crumple some more up. So what you want to do is make sure that they're chopped up small enough so you don't have any giant pieces.
What I used to do was to use a masher. Mashed potato.
And squish them even good?
Squish them down even more.
Alright.
Or any other kind of masher. The others must be in the dishwasher.
Okay, make them smaller. What if you could use like a food processor or something and chop them up?
Well, yeah, you could if you had one.
Put them in a blender or whatever?
They don't...
I think that looks pretty good.
You don't want to have them too tiny.
That looks pretty good there. So you got your coating now, and man, I really don't think that doggone bowl is big enough for that piece of chicken. Neither one. That's a big old piece of chicken. Folks, chickens are getting bigger these days.
Uh-oh, there's a piece of bone in here, Kevin.
Oh, you crazy? Put it back in here. Got to get the bone out. Set it on here. We got to get the bone out. Critical to get the bone out. We'll be right back.
Right there.
Sometimes when you buy a skinless and boneless chicken breast, you can't trust it because the butcher at the store didn't really,
didn't do it right.
He didn't x-ray it after he was done, did he?
No.
He don't know what he's doing. He only makes a certain amount of money an hour, and he's just like in a hurry like everybody else and trying to hurry up and get home. So, I don't know. Okay, folks, she thinks it's ready to go into the potato chips. I'm going to turn the ceiling fan on for a second and get some airflow going. So I don't really think your bowl's big enough for that big one.
I don't want that dust off the fan.
There's no dust on that fan. It's clean. But I don't think your bowl is big enough to hold that piece of chicken. Really.
It's not sticking very well.
No?
No.
Because it's bent. Your bowl is not big enough. You need to put the potato chips in a plate.
I've been cooking for 50-some years. Leave me alone.
Well, why ain't it working today?
It's working. It's just not
How about you
sticking.
wash your hands and hold the camera and let me make those. I bet you I can make them potato chips stick to that chicken. That egg. Oh, that's not even egg. That's butter. No wonder it ain't sticking. That's only butter.
It's supposed to be.
Okay, well, she's the one doing this, folks. She knows what she's doing, but that ain't what I'm used to eating right there. I'm used to eating potato chip chicken with a whole lot more potato chips on it.
Yeah, well, I know that. And I'm gonna...
But it also used to have skin, didn't it?
No, you have to take it off.
Oh, you always do?
If you have chicken with the skin on it, you have to take it off.
Okay, you gotta make this recipe with skinless chicken. I think maybe the butter's too hot, and once it gets a little bit solidified or cooler, the potato chips may stick to it better. What do you think? You don't want to answer?
What?
Once the butter gets a little colder and solidifies better, the potato chips might stick better.
All right.
You think?
I think we have enough potato chips.
Well, we can crack up some more. We
Anyway.
can break up some more potato chips. Just go ahead and push those on there. Spread them out and push them on. Yeah. We've done this many times.
I've done this many times.
Yeah, yep.
You never did it.
I've never recorded it.
Ever, I don't think.
I've eaten it many times, but I've never recorded it. So, if you can see down there real close, she's got it freaking covered with potato chips. And you don't have enough chips.
No.
Let me get another bag, folks, and we'll be right back. Another bag of potato chips, and we crushed a bunch of them up. Usually, you don't have to use brand new chips. Use your old chips that you don't want to eat. They're too small to pick up with your fingers. So, but we just went ahead and got another bag. And
We didn't have a lot of old chips because I like to eat them.
I like to eat them too.
The old.
These are my new favorite chips.
But you don't eat them.
So we're covering this side. We're gonna flip them over and do the same thing to the other side.
No.
No, we're not. Okay, we're not gonna do that.
They're gonna fall
It'll fall off.
off.
Okay. We'll just do it like It is what it is, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay. So we cover our potato chips with chicken. We cover our chicken with potato chips.
How
And
many
then,
blue cups did you have?
hey, that ain't got nothing to do with this. We're cooking dinner. So, oh my God, that one's got like a pile right there. You can spread that out a little better. Put some up there. We don't want all of it in one bite. I think that's way too many potato chips. It'll be all right. How does Happy say it? It'll be fine. So your oven's at 350?
No, it's not even
It's
on.
not even on. I don't have a clue. I can't even see that thing. That numbers have wore off. So put that in there for until it's cooked.
Oh shoot! This doesn't.
Take that out.
This doesn't fit.
That does. That's got to go right in those grooves. So you want me to do it?
You might have to because I can't see.
Well, you can't see it because that tinfoil's in the way. Pull that tinfoil back. Now put it in. Now you can see your corners. Put it in there now. You want it on the bottom like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long do you think that's going to take? 45 minutes? An hour?
An hour.
About an hour. All right, folks, let that cook in there and let that bake on 350 for an hour after you've preheated your oven.
You want to use that for the when it's done?
You can put that in there now. The extra butter.
Why don't you put it in later?
Why put it in later? Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. Put it on there later when it's in my plate. But that's probably gonna be solid by then. Folks, we'll be back after about an hour when this is cooked, and we'll show you what it looks like after that. Folks, I was in the middle of, y'all know we were in the middle of making some potato chip chicken, and here comes a knock on the door. And I thought it was one of my neighbors, one of my close neighbors. And I opened the door and I was very surprised. It was one of my further neighbors that was maybe about maybe a block and a half distance away. And she has some grandchildren that are very familiar with my videos and who I am and what I do. And me being the redneck in the neighborhood, she thought that it was best to come over here and talk to me about a problem that she's having. So I answered the door and she says, I I woke up this morning and there was a possum in my kitchen. So she's asking pretty much what to do. How do you deal with a possum that's in your house? Yeah, well, she said she called pest control and they want to charge her $200 something and blah blah blah, whatever. So I told her, what to do is first thing I would do is go to the police department down here in Niceville, and they will loan you these traps that are called flow-through traps or something like that. And it doesn't hurt the animal. It allows you to trap the animal and take it somewhere else and release it. So they'll loan you a trap. All you got to do is sign a piece of paper and give them your name, address, and your phone number, and you can have the trap for as long as you want. And I told her, I said, take that joker, put that in there, get you some bait, and bait that thing, and next morning you'll wake up and you're probably going to have a possum in there. Throw you a towel over it to make him, calm him down so he's not so scared, because, if he can't see you, he's not going to be nervous. And I told her to drag him out to the doggone 20, 30 miles away and release him out there somewhere. But, the bigger problem is she needs to find out where he's coming in at. How's he getting in the house? And figure out how to, close the hole. How's he getting in? You got to stop that also, because if he's getting in, raccoons going to get in, but whatever. You're going to have all kinds of stuff coming in. You got to figure out where the hole is that they're getting in. And that was kind of a cool little thing. She come up with, I don't know, I guess it was one of her grandsons, and they're watching. They're probably watching right now. So I want to say hello to y'all, and here's a shout out. Thank you for coming to me and asking me my advice. That means a lot to me, that somebody would, trust my opinion on something like this, because I've dealt with it before. Now, if you would ask my friend Happy, he would say, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He'd put him on the grill and barbecue him and have him for dinner. But I don't like possum. Tonight we're having potato chip chicken. Well, okay, folks, this chicken's been in about 50 minutes. Let's take a look at it. Just look at it. Oh, it looks so good. See how those potato chips have gotten crispy on there and stuck to that chicken? That's going to be like a crispy... Oh, it's going to be so good. Let's leave it in there for another about maybe 10 more minutes or so. And we're going to get ready to eat dinner. Folks, I think we're ready to eat. And let me come in closer to it. It looks good. I mean, I'm telling you what, it looks good.
I'm afraid a lot of the chips fell off.
Yeah, a lot of the chips did fall off, but we didn't need that many chips anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, that was a lot. That's a lot of chips. There's still a lot of chips on there. Folks, it's coated. We got one coating. It's pretty much coated. We didn't need it to be piled up. I mean, all the chips in the bottom of there, I can put that in my squash and make potato chip flavored squash. So, whatever. Maybe I won't do that. I'm just joking. So, you want to get a plate, pull that out of there and let them take a look at it. Let's take a look at the other side.
The other side, everything stuck to the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it did. It fell off. But that's okay. It's all right. So I'll scrape that out. That'll be good for, that'll be good for a heart attack right there. All that good potato chip that's got that chicken grease in it. Is that good?
Yep.
Try a fork on it.
Use a spatula.
Scrape it up. Anyhow, folks, that's how you do a potato chip chicken. Check it out. It's just coated with potato chips.
We might try it with
egg wash.
Egg wash.
Nah, it usually sticks a lot better than this. Oh yeah, just throw it on there. That'll be great. Just put it anywhere. Oh, move that.
It would help.
Okay, I'm helping. Folks, this has been an episode of Cooking with Redneck Momma.
Hey!
Potato chip chicken.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, folks.
Now we're going to eat it.
Now we're going to sit down and eat. We had a visitor, so we couldn't really have it when it was ready, so it probably sat in there and cooked a little longer than it should have. But I am really excited about getting into that squash. I love me some squash. Them green beans, not so excited about. Oh,
I
bam!
love
She just knocked me in the arm.
I love,
Okay.
gosh, love green beans.
She really she wants those chips off of there, folks. She's scraping it like you would old paint.
These
Scraping
chips
old
are
paint
good.
off the side of the house.
These chips are so good. You don't.
They
want-
are. If you've never had these potato chips, folks, y'all need to give them a try. You can buy them on Walmart.com for $2.50 a bag. They'll ship them right to your store for you. The classic. Where is the bag? The bag is missing. The bag is gone. The neighbor stole the bag. Here they are. Never mind, she didn't. There they are. I told you already. They're classic hot wings made by Ruffles. So, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching this one, and I hope y'all enjoyed this cooking video with me and Redneck Mama. Bye.